So today we're going to be servicing the front brakes on this pin 16mm. The procedure I'm going to use is identical for any car that has floating calipers and caliper pins. Set up maybe smaller or larger depending on the car, but the method of servicing is pretty much identical. So, let's get the wheel off. I'm going to be focusing on these sliding pins and also the rear of the pads. So these calipers were replaced recently, so it shouldn't be too tight. And depending on the car, you'll have a smaller bolt here and a larger flat here that you can put a spanner up against. In this case, I think it's a 13. And I want to say a 17. Let's check. So I've got 17, one should be bigger than 17. Yeah, it's actually a 19. Might even be bigger than a 19. 21. Try 22. And the 22 does fit. But thankfully on this one there is a cutout on the caliper that locks that in place. So thankfully we don't need a spanner. However, they do differ slightly. So yours may need a spanner whereas mine doesn't. So I think this is actually a 12. Some are 13, some are 15, depends on the car. All we're going to do is loosen this off. And we're going to do the same at the bottom. Just remove the caliper. So what you can do is you can actually put the top bolt back in. Just put it in finger tight. Then that gives you enough to do the bottom one. And you can avoid all of that by doing the bottom one first. There we go. There we are. And off with the caliper. Just rest that out of the way. Now we can deal with the sliding pins. All I'm going to do with these is wipe them clean. Dip them in some copperies. then pop them back in. Like so. Make sure that it is nicely covered. Now if you find that any of the grease is a bit sticky, you can put a screwdriver in here and scrape it out with the help of some brake cleaner. That, I think, is that one. I'll wipe down. And we're going to do the top one. Now, how often do you want to do this? About once a year is usually enough. Every 6 months if you do a lot of mileage. Now what I'm also going to do is check that the pads are still floating, which they are. What you might want to do is clean up this surface here. So for that, we can use, in this case I'm going to be able to get away just using a cloth. In some cases you might need to use a wire brush and brake cleaner. This case is just wiping away, and we're going to pop a bit of fresh copperies onto the edge of the pads. Like so. And the same with these ones. And to stop squeaks and squealing when braking, I'm going to use some of this, which we'll put onto the contact points in each pad where the caliper will be touching. So on the leading pad, where the piston is going to be hitting, on this pad, probably here, that should stop it squeaking under braking. There we go. And I'm going to put some around the caliper piston as well. Now all you need to do is torque these to spec, put the wheel back on, and do the other side. And it is as simple as that. It takes about 15 minutes per side, so probably about 45 minutes in total, but well worth doing.